We're actually a band.
A band
of 2 guys.
Right.
With a new album, Tantilla. Tell us about Tantilla.
Well, it's got 12 songs on it, and
spiffy looking cover.
And it has our pictures on the back.
The record's black.
And there's a label in the center with a hole there, and then
33 RPMs.
33 1/3.
That's right.
And
it's
got songs of power and passion, literate and culturally uplifting.
Who's produced this last masterpiece?
John Leckie.
And was it a joy to work with John?
Yeah, John was a cool guy. He was British, but and that has its own sort of problems with it. We had some differences of opinion. He wanted the slick, real kind of, well, let's face it, was kind of queer production values. To say, look, okay, John, you can do the queer British way, you know, or you can do it the cool, soulful, heartfelt American way. Now, which way do you want to be remembered? And of course, he took the cool, heartfelt, soulful American way. We strive to be the most literate and intelligent band in Richmond, but that's, well, I'd say the United States. Let's go for it. Let's go for it all.
Why not?
You know, the most literate band, but that would be like setting up a filet mignon stand amongst a bunch of hot dog stands. So,
so what's
not too tough when your competition is Bon Jovi. And,
well, what kind of background do the two of you have to justify being the most literate band on the circuit today?
Let's see. Well, I'm a Rhodes Scholar.
Of course.
And yeah, graduated Harvard, first in my class, 1980. Johnny?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I thought I'd tell you a little late here, because I thought you'd be intimidated.
The truth comes out.
Johnny's a nuclear physicist, and there wasn't enough money in it. You know, he was working on the Challenger and all that sort of stuff, and it blew up, of course. So he lost his job and decided he was going to go into rock and roll.
Well,
He thought
Well, I thought it was rock and roll.
Really?
Yeah, so I sort of got roped into it. Our manager said rock and roll. I thought it had to do with my
your profession.
With my profession.
Rocket.
So instead, here I am. So I'm going to kill my manager.
Now, do you guys have a good working relationship where, say, Brian calls up John and says, "Hey, I got this really great piece of music I want you to hear," and you come over, and if it's totally trash, you tell him, or you know, you kind of have to politically work around that?
We 3 years together, we've kind of worked it out. He'll call me up and say, "I've got this great piece," and you know, over the years, I
know what you're going to say. Let me finish this. Over the years, this is what Johnny would say. Over the years, I've grown accustomed to the fact that all his ideas stink. Right?
I wasn't going to say that. Yes.
Well, there's no politics really with 2 guys. You know, it's just like the only thing we have is we'll try anything. You know, we don't have band meetings or votes. You know, how do you have a meeting with 2 guys? A lot of it, we share a motel room together. You know, it's like, so it's a conversation. You know, it's easy to, and with that attitude of trying anything, then you have, you know, there's nothing standing in your way.
The album cover itself, which one of you has the nice legs?
Me, yeah, I was wearing a dress.
He's the cross-dresser in the band.
Whose idea was this, anyway?
That's an old picture. Okay?
Yeah,
Let's get this straight. That
from
picture
the
came from the
60s,
60s.
What does the term folksy punk mean to you? That's all what I hear about House of Freight. So was it funky polka? I don't remember.
Funky folk. That's more like us. It doesn't mean anything. That's just a stupid label.
Yeah.
You know, we don't label our music really.
I mean, if we took in every label that people put on us, and it's with every band too, really. You know, if you did that, it would just, you'd have a list as long as your arm, you know, of different kinds of things. I mean, people have compared us to Leonard Skinner, Led Zeppelin, the Smiths. You know, I mean, I don't know where they come up with it, but I mean, it's okay. It's just their interpretation, I guess. You know, for us, we don't think of it as anything except for just whatever we do. You know, it's not any particular kind of music. I mean, it's, you know, it definitely fits into that rock kind of thing. But I think once you start to get into labeling yourself, then the thing of trying anything would get in the way of that.
Yeah,
because you say, well,
Yeah, this song, you write a song, you go, well, that's not right for House of Freaks. We're not really a jazzy band, but we're a band, I mean, we'll do anything.